Alright, that took way longer than expected, but behold my machine combo Pio deck. This deck just has so many things going on and we have so many different lines of plays. It is very interesting. We play also the Superheavy Samurai engine in here. Although we play 3 spell cards in total in the deck, it is fine because we desperately need to play that. Redeployment is just crazy good for Machinas. Without it, it's gonna be way worse. Also, this is basically a mixture between Superheavy Samurais, also Machinas, here and there a bunch of new things. I have like a copy of the Gearbox with also the Tunneler for the Ancient Gear Ballista. I also have the Sight Lock, which is mainly used when I get Draw and Lockboard, and this happens every now and then. Of course, we also play the 1 copy of Jet Synchron and with the 1 copy of the Mecha Phantom Beast O Lion because we play the Auroradon. We also play as of the Machinas 3 copies of Metal Cruncher, 3 copies of Gear Frame, 1 copy of the Reinforce, 1 copy Citadel with 1 copy Fortress, and 3 copies of the Redeployment. These are all that you need to play. You don't need any more Machina monsters in the deck. Also, by the way, Metal Cruncher is actually our way to get access to our Superheavy Samurai motorbike. Take this as a non-engine wagon in the deck. We don't play wagon as you can see here, but this does the same thing. Also, Gear Frame is also really good for the deck because it allows us to search out any Machina monster. And you know, one thing I did actually notice is that I actually played a different Machina monster in the deck. I played this guy right here, but the problem with this guy is that it locks you into only machine monsters and we don't want that. But if you want to play machine heavy version, maybe you can play that too, you know. But yeah, we are definitely not playing that for that version of the deck. As of the extra deck, I play Herald of the Archetypes to go into it with Jet Synchron and one of the tokens off of the Auroradon. Also, I play Axel Synchro to be able to send Jet Synchron. Also, go into the Down Dragster. Yes, I play that card. Axel Synchro, Borneo Fleur are here for the Superheavy Samurai engine. Also, I play one Baguska just in case I might need it every now and then. This is the Springans Merrymaker and the Sargas here, which gets us access to the Tyrian Regulus. Also, I play one copy of Scareclaw, which I go into very rarely because I don't play Soul Piercer in that version of the deck. Also, I don't go into Soul Peacemaker that much. I would prefer with the Big Bang Cases effect to search out just a level 4 extender, to go into Borneo Fleur and not commit our normal summon. The normal summon is better to be used here for the Gear Frame or the Metal Cruncher. That is why we keep it for those two. But that's pretty much it for the Dexter deck. Everything else is just pretty much standard. You know, we already know about the Sight and the Dagda. Also, the Ancient Gear Ballista allows you to go into Gearbox. Also, search out Tunneler. This is a potential extender. Sometimes we go into the Clifford Genius Pendulum Summon. Then we get access to the Tyrian Regulus. Or we can also search out something like Machina Fortress, Machina Reinforce, or the Machina Citadel, of course. As of hand jobs, you can play whatever you want. These are the ones that I chose to play. And one thing I want to mention, do not go into your redeployment before you go into the Superheavy Samurai plays if possible, because sometimes you just don't have access to the Superheavy Samurai plays and it is really good to have the redeployment in your hand, while other times you have access to both of them. So you want to go firstly with the Superheavy Samurai plays, then activate the redeployment and go from there. You only really need the Superheavy Samurai plays once to summon Borneo Fleur. Afterwards they become a little useless and we don't really care about them too much, but for now I am gonna leave you with the gameplay because the deck profile is over. Oh, 1 second, I actually forgot to put one card in the extra deck. I'm gonna put the Sarutobi and cut the Baguska because I need to enable the effect of my Dagda, and the only way to actually do that is by having Sarutobi here. Yeah, okay, now we're good. Now, before we get into the live games, I think it's a good idea to show you some of the combos because they might seem a little complicated. For this one, we're gonna use the motorbike, also use the redeployment. We're gonna activate motorbike, send it to the graveyard, of course, to search out our copy of the Wakaushi. Obviously, depending on what you end up drawing in your opening hand, things differ, but I cannot just showcase every single combo. If you want to see more combos, you can let me know in the comments below. But for now, we're going to be showcasing only that. Now, let's special summon the Wakaushi, and now we're going to be activating the effect of the, Big Bang K. Search out a copy of the booster, which is then gonna allow us to activate booster's effect, set it to the field, also space summoning it to the field, and we're gonna be using 2 of them to go into Axel Synchro. Now, one thing you could do before that is if you have scales, you can actually go ahead, link off into the Scareclaw, bring it back, use the scales, get more bodies, but in that case, we're not gonna do that. So let's just go and use 2 of them to go into Axel Synchro, which, by the way, plays around Nibiru. As you can see, these are exactly 5 summons here. Wakaushi 1, 2 for the booster, and also, you know, the Axel Synchro bringing back the motorbike, and the 5th summon is gonna be Borneo Fleur, which is just really good. And this deck also plays around Nibiru pretty well, and it doesn't commit your normal summon. One thing, this is very important. It does not commit your normal summon, so you can continue however you want with your plays, which is the beauty of it. Now, from here, we're gonna be activating the effect of the redeployment, and we're gonna be searching out 2 exact Machina monsters by pitching anything. Let's just get rid of the Big Bang K, I guess. And we're gonna be adding exactly Gear Frame, and also exactly a copy of the Fortress. Now, the Gear Frame is really important here because we can normal summon it, which lets us activate the effect, search out a copy of our Citadel to the hand. And this way we can now special summon the fortress by pitching the citadel, and this enables our citadel for the future plays. Okay, so we can now use 2 of them, link off into the ancient geared ballista, which is gonna give us the ability to get those pendulum summons going a little bit later. So we're gonna use that, search out a copy of the gearbox, also with the gearbox search out a copy of the tunneler, and now we are pretty much set to go into more plays. Now you could just pendulum summon right now. Obviously if you don't have Regulus in your hand, you can just go ahead summon the Clifford Genius before that, but clearly we already have it, so we don't need it. So in that case we're just gonna go ahead and pendulum summon, and we're not gonna use Maxi. Obviously you can use Maxi, you can special summon more bodies, you can go into IP before going into the Auroradon, but in that case I'm gonna keep it a little more simple, a little more plain and simple, so you know what's going on a little bit better. So now we're gonna be summoning the Auroradon, of course, and activate the effect, which is gonna give us access to 3 tokens, and we are gonna be summoning all 3 of them, and then we're gonna be going into more plays with them. So let's activate the effect of the Auroradon, special summon the Old Lion by getting rid of 1 token, also the Auroradon, and that will give us the level 5 Axial Synchro play here by using 2 of our monsters. Now obviously depending on what your hand is, the plays will differ a little bit, but in that case this is what we've got, so we're gonna just work with what we've got. Special summon, then we're gonna go ahead and just use the effect of the Axial Synchro, send to the graveyard the Jet Synchron, reduce the level of our monster by 1, which lets us go into the FA down Dragster, and that is gonna be really nice, summoning it right here in defense mode. Then we're gonna be activating the effect of the our Jet Synchron, pitch the Maxi that we have in our hand, special summon it to the field, which lets us go into the Herald of the Archetypes by using 2 of our monsters. And from here also we're gonna be summoning the Regulus, which we can't do in that case, so we're gonna actually do that, and we're gonna be equipping it with whatever. Actually doesn't really make that big of a difference, let's just do that, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. Summoning it with the beautiful animation, we're gonna equip it. Now we're gonna be using actually the effect of our Borneo Fleur, pop the gearbox. Now if you don't have gearbox on the field, by the way, one important thing, as you can see, we did not special summon the Maxi and go into IP, which we could have done if we pendulum summoned the Maxi a little bit earlier. In that case we would have been popping the motorbike that we equipped off of the Regulus effect, but in that case right now I'm gonna be popping the gearbox, which lets us also activate the effect of Citadel, which enables our Citadel on the field. And this is gonna be our full-on board, obviously not the best possible board. IP is also a thing that we can use. Also we can use the effect of Tunneler, by the way. We're gonna shuffle 5 cards into the deck, it doesn't really matter what we shuffle, and we're gonna go +2 on top of everything else. And this is our end board, guys. Sometimes we go into also IP, sometimes we set up Dagda. It really depends on what you get in your opening hand, but this is just the deal with combo decks, we can't do anything about that. But for now we have 5 interruptions in total. We have Citadel as a popping effect, and a ridiculously good popping effect if you ask me. A negate off of the Regulus, a Omni negate off of the Borneo Fleur, a negate off of the Down Dragster, which is a spell and trap card negation, and also an Omni negate off of the Herald of the Arclight. Looks pretty good to me. Now if you want to see more of those combos, let me know in the comments below. I could make a combo guide if enough people ask me to do so, but for now let's get into the gameplay. Bro, how do I draw so many hand traps? Activating the effect of the dramatic Snake Eye Chase. I'm not gonna chain Maxi yet. This is probably gonna be another Snake Eye player. Normal summoning Dogmatica Ecclesia. Oh no. Well, let's just Gamma it. I feel like that's just the best we can do right now. So he lost his body, he lost his normal summon, he lost his search. Also he doesn't have access to the ability star right now, and I don't know, I don't think he has much of anything else. Nadir Servant, yeah, no thank you, dude. I'm just gonna ash it as well. I have so many hand traps, I literally have no place in my hand, but I have like 50 hand traps, so might as well use them, you know, might as well use them. Negate the effect on the Nadir Servant, 2 cards in his hand. What else can he do? Most likely nothing. Set 1 back row, okay. Yeah, past turn, now the effect of the Gamma resolves, I'm gonna have to banish it. Also chaining this to space summon his Diabellus Star, and I might as well draw 1 card off of my Maxi because I desperately need something. Come on, dude. I have so many good plays. Just give me 1 good draw. Space summoning the Diabellus Star now. Come on, give me something. Oh my god, that's the best draw in the deck, possibly. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Heading to the field, also Sinful Spoils of Betrayal, Silvera, Banishing, and now he has at least 1 interruption, maybe 2 if he has Imperm. The Garnet, the only Garnet in the deck, and I end up drawing it. Okay, sure. Actually, 2 Garnets with the Jet Synchron. Let's activate Motorbike. We're gonna be adding a copy of the Wakaushi now. If he has Ash, he just has it. I can't do anything. Okay, no Ash. I'm gonna get the Wakaushi. Well, let's just activate Wakaushi in that case, and I'm gonna be playing the game. Special summon Wakaushi to the field, set the Big Bang K, boom, and now he might use something immediately, or he might just wait a little bit, we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna activate the effect of my Bang K and search out a copy of the level 4 monster. Chaining the effect of Betrayal, sure. Yeah, alright, he's gonna negate the effect of the Big Bang Gate, which is fine. Okay, he did negate it, and now, what do I do from here? Well, we still have more plays to go into. Activating the Ability Status effect to send 1 card. Also chaining Big Welcome. That was a bit surprising. Space summoning the Stormy Dorby, returning it to the hand. Now the Ability Status effect also resolves. Yep, space summoning back the Ability Star, but he can also use the effect of it actually. and he's gonna set to the field wanted, which is fine. Well, from here I am gonna first of all start off by linking off my monster into Scarecrow, and this is one of those very rare occasions in which I need to use the Scarecrow in order to extend my plays. So I'm gonna activate the effect, pitch my I guess gearbox. I don't really care about the gearbox now, and I'm gonna bring back the motorbike. Unfortunately not Wakaushi, but I cannot bring back Wakaushi. Now I'm gonna activate the effect of my motorbike, increase the level by 2, which is fine. It's all good, man. I have a plan. Let's just go activate scales now. Equip it to the Scarecrow as usual. Then I'm gonna activate the effect of the Scarecrows, pop both itself and the Scarecrow specimen from my deck copy of Scales. And I'm gonna be also using the effect of Scales to bring back another body to the field, just to be able to link it off into something a little bit later on. Special summon back, and now I'm gonna be using 2 of my monsters to go into Axial Synchro. Yeah, that was the whole plan all along. I just wanted to go into Axial Synchro, then get to the Borneo floor and at least have a decent protection from whatever else he has. Special summon back the motorbike, and now we're gonna go into the Baronade floor here by using 2 of these. Beautiful stuff. Okay, things are going really well. Despite having to deal with a couple of annoying things, I still managed to do something. Now let's activate Borneo floor, and I'm gonna pop the Diabelistar just because. Just why not? Let's just get rid of it. It's okay. He can use the effect of wanted now if he wants to, but that's fine with me. Let's just normal summon all lion, and I'm now gonna be linking off 2 of my monsters to summon something. So here I'm gonna be special summoning the Clifford Genius because I need 2 machine monsters to be able to go into Auroradon. Also, I'm gonna get a token on the field, and that is what I wanted to see because now I can summon my Auroradon. Summon it. We don't have a discard fodder for Jet Synchron, which is a little bit annoying, but it's doable. It's still doable. It's fine. 3 tokens later, I'm gonna activate the effect of the Auroradon to destroy 1 card on the field because I cannot use the effect of the Lion, but that's still not that bad. And he just scooped the game. Okay, well, listen, I wasn't able to go into any combos because I didn't have O-Lion in my deck, but still, we did some things. By the way, for a second, I thought that I have a second copy of O-Lion, but I actually didn't. Well, we actually have no access to the Machina place. Let's activate Motorbike, and maybe he's gonna use an Ash or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, of course, he's gonna change the alternative art Ash Blossom. Sure, I don't care about it too much. Yep, negating it. And now I am gonna be using the Wakaushi anyways because I just have it in my hand. Also, I'm gonna be summoning the Herald of the Arclight this way. But before I do that, let's activate the effect of the Tunneler and see what I top deck. I might be getting something even better. So I'm gonna be shuffling back basically 5 cards. Doesn't matter which 5 they are. I don't really care that much. Actually, I should have shuffled a couple of cards from the extra deck, but it doesn't really matter that much anyways. Yeah, let's just go with the deployment now. This is a great hand. I'm gonna be discarding the Gear Frame because I don't need it in my hand currently. So I'm gonna search out a copy of Citadel number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna go for the Fortress, of course. And yeah, that's really good. Now I'm gonna be activating the effect of the Fortress. I'm gonna pitch the Citadel from my hand, space summoning it to the field. Boom. Then I'm gonna be using 2 of my monsters, go into, let's see, go into Herald of the Arclight first of all, because I need to go into it. So, yeah, afterwards I have no access to Link Place, and that's pretty much all actually. Yeah, I don't really have anything more than that. Well, that's still pretty good field. I mean, not perfect. Obviously, we will have gotten access to more things, but yeah, sure, whatever, dude. We didn't even use the Pendulum Summon, which was a little bit unfortunate. Oh, I should have went for the Clifford Genius and do something with that maybe. Oh, that would have been kind of nice, but yeah, still, whatever, dude. We still got a decent field. Sure, I'm gonna be just changing the effect of the down dragster and just say nope. Oh, now that I think about it, I should have popped my own Fortress with the Borneo Fleur so that I can trigger the effect of the Citadel. That would have been really nice. So I forgot to pop my own Fortress to space summon Citadel back to the field, so keep that in mind. He's gonna go for Fusion Deployment, that's fine. So now he's gonna space summon Fallen of Falbass, which is fine, I don't care. Activate the effect. Nope, not gonna happen, dude. Nope, just gonna negate it. Bye-bye. Now he has 2 cards in his hand, no place. I didn't even use Maxi, by the way. I completely forgot about the Maxi in my hand. I didn't even use the Maxi, and I still end up destroying him. Yeah, now he's gonna space summon. Well, let's just activate Maxi. Bro, I didn't even think about it that much, and I still managed to build quite the board. This is the power of this deck, dude. Special summon, draw 1. Gamma is not gonna be used. Yeah, this is the part where you just scoop the game because you have no more plays. Yeah. Of course, as expected, I didn't even play it that well and I still ended up winning the game. This is my broken machine combo deck.